So Lou Dobbs has been fired or canceled or whatever you want to call it by Fox Business, basically part of the Fox News network. This is massive news for a whole bunch of reasons. If you remember, during the election, after it, before it, there were few people on Fox even more pro-Trump than Lou Dobbs. When you compare him even to the other pro-Trump voices, Lou Dobbs was a true believer in Trumpism. He would often have guests on and basically say to them, why aren't you fighting harder for the president, including people that were literally on the president's payroll? And so this guy was a true believer in all the lies and conspiracies and fantasies of Donald Trump. He was not an opportunistic voice in a lot of ways, I think, in terms of somebody that, just was spreading Trump's lies to improve ratings. This man believed it. Now, that's not excusing him, but it means that he brought that sort of authenticity of the Trump base that made him popular. And crazy as it is, as Jim Acosta noted in that tweet, his show was the highest rated show on Fox Business. This was not a cancellation based on ratings. Those happen all the time, regardless of ideology. Left, right, center, shows that don't perform get canceled. You find something that works. Here, this was a man that was canceled because of legal liability. This man, because he believed in Trump so dearly, would spread his lies, spread lies about companies, around voting systems, and all sorts of things like that. And as we saw earlier today, and over the past couple weeks, a few companies have gotten together to sue people like Lou Dobbs and Maria Bartiromo and Jeanine Pirro and Rudy Giuliani and the My Pillow guy Mike Lindell for $2.7 billion or some very large number. And this is clearly Fox trying to sever ties with some of the people that they don't feel are salvageable. And maybe that's a desperate attempt by Fox to say, look, we've done our part by severing ties with them. So in terms of legal liability, blame it on that individual. We've cut them loose. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know if that's going to work, but clearly Lou Dobbs is a bit of the fall guy. And it just goes to show that this is another casualty of loyalty to Donald Trump. I don't feel bad for Lou Dobbs. I'm not crying in my pillow tonight for Lou Dobbs. The man's a ghoul. He's done incalculable damage to democracy. But the fact of the matter is he was undeniably loyal to Trump and Trumpism when few others were as much as he was. And it doesn't matter. He's one of the people that it's going to take a fall for this. He could be sued for hundreds of millions, if not billions. He's lost his job. And it just goes to show that while Trump demanded loyalty from so many, that loyalty was rarely repaid and often led to big consequences, whether it's jail time or lawsuits or firings, or in Lou Dobbs' cases, a couple of the above. This man lost his job because he was loyal to Trump. And Trump, I bet you, will not give one single damn. Lou is an example that rich or poor, Trump doesn't give a damn about you unless you're of use to him.